They say the higher up you are on the hill, the closer you are to heaven. I sure hope that I'm able to bring a piece of heaven to where you are from this bungalow home in TTDI Hills. So TTDI stands for Taman Tun Dr. Ismail. It is one of the most affluent neighborhood of this area. It locates at the border between Selangor and Kuala Lumpur, and it is accessible through 3 major highways, namely Sprint, LDP and Penchala Link. Sprint and LDP alone brings you to almost all areas in PJ and KL, as well as Mutiara Damansara. And Penchala Link brings you to Desa Sri Hatamas as well as Monkiara. TTDI Hills is sandwiched between the last row of the houses of Jalan Datuk Sulaiman 6 and the TTDI Green Hill Park. We're surrounded by verdant green and it's really like a steep slope right down here. The house that I'm in today in TTDI Hills is at the peak of TTDI Hills. TTDI Hills alone consists of 52 semi-D and bungalow houses. It's freehold and it's gated and guarded community. So the land area of this house is approximately 10,000 square feet and it's split over 3.5 stories. I'm walking right into the formal living hall of this house. And notice the walls are in monochromatic white, so it provides you the perfect canvas for your favorite piece of artwork to be placed on the wall. This area at the bottom here is where you could host parties. Well, there are already some guests that are already here today. Well, they're just curious. So the musicians could be playing over here while the guests could stand over the edge there as they sip their wine and relax. And this house in this direction is facing the west. So you might on certain days of the year catch a glimpse of the sunset, which is why those guests who prefer not to be so close to the sun, they could just sit in this corner where there is this shade, or if they prefer to, they could linger around the interior of the home. And from my right hand side, this corner is more like a private family area. You could put in sofa set, an L shape of soft fabrics, have curtains, just to, you know, be cozy together. You could put carpets and lightings, and the family could all gather here as they wait for their meal. So next to me is the dining area. Well, as most of you know, the kitchen is the heart of the home. And another thing which is in the heart of the owner are these miniature planes of all kinds. Look at them. And then there are these miniature sports cars. It's going to be very homely down here. There is the wet kitchen on my left-hand side, which is quite nearby to where the garage is. So as soon as the eggs, the potatoes, the soap, the cereals are bought, they could be brought in right into the wet kitchen almost quite easily. And on my right-hand side is the west wing of the house. It's considered like you could either make it into a maid's room, but it's quite big for a maid's room, or it could be used as a transient guest room. Reason being is because there is one access door and two access doors to get this guest going out without having to disturb the main host. And right on top of the garage is the attic. It's a place where you can keep all your memorabilia, your Christmas, your New Year's decorative. So let's head up right to the house. So from this point onwards, everything is a private family residential. In fact, there is a door to close up this section. In front of me is this room, which can be used as an interest room or it could be used as a diva room. And you could put the accessories inside here, such as your handbag, your scarf, your hat, and then test out how your accessory look against your clothes on this mirror. Any touch up finally, you can just rush into the room and then off you can go to your events outside. On this floor, there are altogether 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. 2 of the bedrooms which share 1 bath. So at this top is what I would call a man cave, because it's just uniquely shaped. It's got its own window, and on top of that there is another floor where you can just chill out by yourself. Okay, so long hallway and lots of windows still. And finally, this is the highest point of the house with this view. If you're interested to be king or queen of this house, do give me a contact. Until then, I'm Swiss signing off. Thank you for making Estate Sexy again.